Tuesday, 31st of March 2020. Lesson objective today is to make a whole. Let's start off with a recap on yesterday's. Looking at this shape, is a third of the shape shaded? True or false? Make sure you look and count all the parts of the shape and the one that is shaded. The answer is incorrect. It is false because there are 4 parts to the shape and only one is shaded. Therefore, a quarter of the shape is shaded. Here we have 3 shapes. Each shape is equal to 1/3. The fraction of the shapes that are triangles is 1/3. The fraction of the shapes that are circles is 2/3. 1/3 add 2/3 equals 3/3, which makes a whole. Here we have some fruit. There are 7 pieces of fruit. 4 of the pieces are pears. 4 out of 7 of the fruit are pears. 4/7 of the fruit are pears. Bananas are 3. 3 bananas in the group of 7 fruits. 3/7 of the fruit are bananas. 4/7 add 3/7 equals 7/7, which equals 1 whole. This shape has been divided up into 5 equal parts. Each part is 1/5. 5 of the parts have been shaded, 5/5, which equals 1 whole. The numerator is equal to the denominator, making it 1 whole. The shape now has only 2 parts shaded, 2/5. The numerator is smaller than the denominator. In this shape, it has been divided into fifths and 3 of them are shaded, 3/5. The numerator is smaller than the denominator. 2/5 add 3/5 equals 5/5, which equals a whole one. Let's have a go at the first question. Here are some counters. 5 counters in total. What fraction of the counters are yellow? What fraction of the counters are red? Complete the number sentence. Remember, the total number of the counters is the denominator. Pause the video while you work it out. So let's look at the answer. There were 5 counters. 5 becomes the denominator. Of the 5 counters, 3 were yellow, 3/5. The fraction of the counters that are red is 2, 2/5. The number sentence is 3/5 add 2/5 equals 5/5, which equals 1 whole. Now complete questions 2 to 6 in your books. Remember to pause the video on each question. And here now are the answers to questions 2 to 6. You can see the tower is made up of 4. The fraction of the tower that is green is 3 out of 4 cubes. The fraction of the tower that is blue is 1 out of 4, 1/4. 3/4 add 1/4 equals 4/4, which equals the whole of the cube, tower of cubes. What fraction of the shape is shaded? Well, here we have 3/3. One of the thirds is shaded, 1/3. Of the shape here, which is split into 3 equal parts, 2 of the parts are shaded, 2/3. With this one, all of the parts are shaded, 3/3. 3/3 make the whole. Here, the shape is cut and divided into 2 equal halves. One of the halves is shaded, 1 out of the 2 parts, a half. Here, both halves are shaded, 2 parts of the shape, 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2 is 1 whole. 2 halves equals 1 whole. On question 4, we can see here only 2 fish out of 6 fish are shaded, 2, 6. Here we can see the shape is divided into 8 equal parts, of which 5 are shaded, 5/5. The pizza is cut into 6 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/6 are left. The fractions that are equal to a whole are here in blue. The circle is cut into 4 equal parts. 4 of the parts are shaded, 4/4. The shape here is cut into 5 equal parts. 5 of the parts are shaded, 5/5. There are 6 red counters. All of the counters are together. 6 out of 6 counters are red. The fractions here are equal to a whole. The numerator is the same as the denominator. Choosing the phrase that fits. When the numerator is less than the denominator, the fraction is less than 1 whole. When the numerator is equal to the denominator, the fraction is equal to 1 whole. Here we have in red circles all of the fractions that are equal to 1 whole. The numerator and denominator are equal. So let's carry on with the questions. So Teddy has a packet of biscuits and he divides them into 4 equal parts. I've used a bar model here to show the packet of biscuits divided into 4 equal parts. Each part is called 1/4. In 1/4, Teddy has 3 biscuits. How many biscuits will be in each quarter? Here we go. Dividing has to be equal in fractions. Here we have 3 biscuits in each quarter. 1/4, add 1/4, add 1/4, add 1/4 makes 4/4, which equals the whole packet of biscuits, 1 whole. Here we have a bag of sweets. 3/5 of the bag of sweets are red. Each of these sections equals 1/5. If we want to find out what fraction is not red, we look here at the 2 unshaded sections. The fraction that is not red is 2/5. 2 out of the 5 equal parts. So let's complete this number sentence. 4 sevenths plus something equals a whole. If we have a bar model that is split into equal parts and there are 7 of them, we're going to shade in 4 of those parts. The parts that are unshaded will give us the missing fraction. And here we have 3 sevenths are not shaded. 4 sevenths add 3 sevenths equals 1 whole. Have a go at the rest of the questions now. The answers are for parents only, so no peeking year 3. Here's the plenary to finish us off. Could you use the fact that 7 sevenths equals 1 whole to complete the sentence without a bar model? Thank you, and remember, stay home, stay safe.